Hey folks, Jon Miller here with the Propane Buzz update. Let's talk about weather. We're sitting here on the 12th day of February, so winter's not over yet, but we can see a light at the end of the tunnel. Let's talk about what type of weather we could expect in the next couple of weeks and maybe beyond that. So you've seen me write about a potential polar vortex split coming up. That's actually taking place, as you can see right here from Michael Ventris over the course of the last 24 hours. It is definitely splitting. Here is a visual depiction of that. Now focus right here on this. Let's see if I can blow that up. No, I can't. So right here in this area, that is where the polar vortex, the coldest air on the planet, is moving towards over the western portion of North America, western United States, western Canada. Typically this comes down into the eastern portion, but the angle of this split with this area right here is the warming that's taking place right now over the stratosphere. It's pushing everything to the west, which means over the east could have some potential warm risk. Let's move on like that. Eric Fisher, meteorologist, au revoir, winter. There's that ridge right there. Now, we've seen a lot of times this winter in the 11 to 15 day period where this southeastern ridge type of projection has been there, only to get to the actual day 15 days later and it was cold. Problem right now is with the vortex being so pushed out to the west, this one might have some legs. Let's go here and see what Weather Bell, Joe Bastardi's outfit stains here, showing the polar vortex spinning, watching this ridge over in the east build up. That's obviously going to lead to some warmth if this verifies. Joe doing a little more crazy Joe speak here. These are some analogs that he throws out when he says an American Pie February, meaning, you know, the song Bye Bye Miss American Pie. February, something about shivering in February is where Joe's just getting in my head and causing me to go crazy too. February made me shiver with every paper I delivered. That's where Joe gets an American Pie February. Okay? Love Joe. I love uniqueness and individuality. Sometimes you have to be able to interpret it. The colder temperatures, though, if this polar vortex angle split does stay to the west, you're going to be looking more over the center portion of the United States. Here's Scott Sable, a meteorologist, I believe, from Cleveland, does a great job giving you a little bit of a depiction on the direction of that, of the cold potential. And if this jet kind of happens like this in this little area, which would be a baroclinic zone where you have kind of frontal boundaries between cold and the warmth, this path right here would be a path for snowstorms and winter storms. Probably ought to stop there since I don't have my meteorological card and I might get called out by the union. No, I don't know if that would happen or not. At any rate, that's what we may see coming up. Pricing at the hubs continues to waffle. You know, we had a 5-cent run up on Friday. Things are a little stronger today. Just wild back and forth. Pricing off hub at gas terminals up in the Ohio Valley, Chicago area continue to stay soft. They stabilized a little bit late last week as well. The Dixie down in the southeast, I don't know why you're still on allocations. Driving me crazy. I have people turning in loads left and right. Shouldn't be on allocation. And if that southeast ridge happens that we just talked about and discussed, it won't be for very long. But a lot of people talking about March, the first half of March, being conducive for heating degree days and also delivery. So winter's not over quite yet. Don't give up on it just now. That's it. We'll talk to you soon.